Hi, in this video we're going to have a look at the different views within Hava that relate to the diagrams that are automatically created or created by the use of this search and build custom diagram facility here. So across the top here you see we've got, we can filter the dashboard by infrastructure, security, list and container views. So we'll have a look at what that means. So when a diagram is created, it's laid out in a logical format, so either by virtual network or by VPC. So as you'll see here, the diagrams are all fully interactive. You can select the resources and then the attributes that belong to that resource are displayed, so you can see all the different types of information that pertain to that resource. But what we've got at the top here is a number of different views that relate to this particular environment. So what we're looking at the moment is the infrastructure view, so that's fairly logical. You've got the VPCs, availability zones through here, different subnets, and then from the view options we can display the names of those, display the connections between the resources and so forth. So standard view is the infrastructure view. What we can then do is look at extended infrastructure. So it's a wider layout, and then there's a bit more information about each of the resources. So the resource name, IP address and so forth, and then surrounding the diagram you've also got external resources like a web application firewall, VPC endpoints and so forth. The next view is a list view. So as you'll see on here, there's a number of resources that are visualized. If you look at the list view, there are significantly more resources that are detected but aren't necessarily visualized. So if you look at things like, here we go, network interfaces for instance, so there's a whole stack of these. So if these were detailed on the diagram, then it would be in a pretty sort of big complex mess for resources that don't have an awful lot of impact on the environment. So the list view, what this does is every single resource that's detected within your cloud environment, and then alongside there the estimated cost of those. So the list view is used quite extensively to cost environments, or get a bit of an idea of what's going on. So you can sort these by, in this instance I've sorted by price, descending. So here you can see we've got a database here, that's the most expensive resource, followed by another volume, followed by a bunch of EC2 instances, and so on and so on and so on. So that's the list view. We've then got the security group view. So what this is a visualization of your security layers. So all of the different security groups that are defined within this particular environment, and then once you select a particular security group, it gives you a lot of pertinent information in this attribute pane. Things like the TCP ports, ingress and egress, IP addresses, connected resources that belong to that security group, and then also visualized over the top of the security groups are the traffic flow metrics. So here for instance we've got TCP port 443, which is opened in from the internet and terminating in to this demo external servers security group. So this gives your security team quite a good bird's eye view of all of the open ports that are defined, the ingress and egress points, and how they relate to the particular security groups that are defined. So that's our extended infrastructure list and security group. So with containerized environments, we've also got a container view here. So if we look at this demo cluster, for instance, so here we have a container view. Where you can see the services that are running within the container, and also the tasks that are defined within those EC2 instances. So here, for instance, you can see we've got a number of tasks that are running, which is denoted by the green, and then we've got a yellow one here that says that this particular service is pending. So there's obviously an issue there that needs to be resolved. So that's container view. So they are the 5 views from within Hava. And thanks for watching.